welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so for this break session, I figured I was off last week, right? And with that, I wanted to finish up this project that I've been meaning to work on to going into the new year, because I started a new business. Actually, like my first official business. And part of it is collaborating with artists and building out some cool stuff. You know what I mean? And so I was always thinking, like, what would be a cool merch idea at booths? You know what I mean? And every time I go to the show, you know what I'm saying, folks would take pictures with the artists. And I'm like, you know what? A lot of times those things may just go up to like Instagram or whatever, or they stay in their phone's gallery or whatever. You never really get anything from it, right? And so I was thinking what would be cool is to take those photos, right? And then be able to create like 3D photos, like magnets of them, right? And so came up with these. And so, so these are the same image, but so it'd be kind of like this. So this is like the photo, right? And you'll see the actual photo. You can kind of see it has like a little bit of depth to it. It's like kind of 3D a little bit, right? Here's another version. Oh, same thing, but basically just, so I'm just like prototypes. You know what I'm saying? Will it focus? Focus, no focus. Not gonna focus. Let me see here. Oh, almost knocked over my mic. Come on, focus. Focus. Kind of. All right. Yeah, so you can kind of see like it has a little bit of depth to it. So it's kind of like, you know, and this is something you can kind of like put on your fridge or whatever and kind of walk by like, oh, I remember that time. It was a good time. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, so now the whole idea is that, well, how can I get it from, you know, the venue where they took the picture to be able to get the files, to be able to create this, right? And so I came up with this web application, and I would like to show it now. All right. So I'm going to share my screen, and to kind of show what I came up with here. Share screen. All right. So now this is the thing I'm going to send folks to test out for me. And now in my mind, it's basically the person will be at the venue and they'll be doing it on their mobile device, right? And so I have it to where it'll be kind of like mobile friendly, right? And then I also have it to where you'll be able to, depending on your browser settings. So like if you have a light setting, it'll show up like this for you. If you have like a dark setting, it'll show up like this for you. So my computer is like, I think after a certain amount of time, it will turn everything to like a dark page. And so it is getting kind of dark outside. So figured to kind of run through it. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just, all right. So here we go. So it's like 3 steps. That's another thing. I wanted it to be like as straightforward as possible. I don't want a whole lot of stuff because, again, you'll be at an event. You know, it could be like darker inside or what have you, all sorts of things. You know what I'm saying? So I want it to be kind of as straightforward, as easy as possible. You know what I'm saying? And so the first thing is you click to add a photo. All right. So I have this photo. So this is the same photo used to generate the prototype that I sent. Now, funny thing about this prototype is that these people aren't real. like I use Google Gemini to generate this image because this was like the ideal, like again, like example of what I was thinking when I came up with this idea, right? So this is what I'm thinking the photo would look like. So I wanted to use this as an example. Okay. So yeah, so after the show, take a picture and everything. And it's funny, there was like 3 different images that Gemini came up with. All I said was picture with a fan at a hip hop show with the artist or something like that. And then it came up with a photo with like the fan in the front. It was always like the same person, the same people, which is wild to me. Like it kept that. I didn't describe the people at all, and this is what they came up with. And so the fan was always like the first photo it came up with. The fan was like in the front. You know what? I could probably pull it up. Hold on. Let me see. I think I did it on this account. Yeah, it should be on this account. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I forgot that I did it on this one here. Let's see. I have so many things that I created with Google Gemini that there's a way to search. Hold on. Fan. Let's see. Image. No. Merch. Well, no, that's going to be it also. Let's see. Did I? I'm going to go and look through a couple of these things here. Because I asked it a bunch of stuff. No, go back. Let's try this one. No, this is. I also use Google Gemini a lot for like I'll have the ideas, and I'm not sure how feasible they are, and so hold on. I know you can't see it, but I'm just gonna. Oh, here we go. No, that's not it. Let's try this one. Nope. I don't know. I can't find it. But the first image was like the fan with other fans around them. You know what I'm saying? So like at the front, they were at the front of like the stage or whatever. And then it was like the artist came down and the fan was taking a photo with them. And so you could kind of see like that. And I was like, no, I don't want it like that. I want it to be, like them together. I was like, it's not a selfie. And then it took an image of a person like taking a picture of them or something. It was weird. I was like, no, I just want the actual photo with them at like the merch booth or something after a show, after the performance or whatever. And then this is what it came up with. I'm like, okay, this is pretty much what I was looking for. All right, cool. Now, again, it made this up. Like, from what I can tell, these people don't actually exist. You know what I mean? Now, there's probably people that look like them, maybe, but Google, he even has a tattoo. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, it's like all the CDs and stuff. The name, you can kind of tell it's different because back here is like an L, but here's like an I. You know what I mean? But like the merch is kind of consistent. They have like a banner, like a pull-up banner here, like posters and stuff. T-shirts. I was like, that's kind of impressive. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so you upload the picture, right? You don't really upload yet, but you just kind of add it so you can kind of play around with it. And so then here is the composing of the image, right? And so now it's in the proportions of what this will be, right? So you'll be able to kind of see it. So it's kind of the same, width and height ratio, right? Proportion, all right? And so that way you can kind of get a feel of what it's going to look like when it prints. So now some photos you may want it to be like a landscape, you know what I'm saying, depending on the photo. Maybe you want to get closer of the faces, right? And so that's why I have here now. So you can do landscape. Bam. And now sometimes like if you move it over, if you notice like right here, you can kind of tell like, oh, it's off, right? You can especially see it if it's in like light mode, right? You can kind of see like, oh, that's weird. That's off. You know what I'm saying? And so, sorry for going back and forth. So that way, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of tell if it's going to take up the whole thing. Now you can actually, if you want to make sure, like, let's say I want it to be larger, you can resize it. So you can make it larger and bigger and stuff. So you can make sure you get the whole thing the way you want, right? But if you mess up or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, it's beyond, you know, recognition, you can always reset it and bring you back, right? And then you can kind of go ahead and do whatever you got to do. And again, I want it to be kind of like touch friendly as well, because again, my thought is that people are going to be doing this on their phones, right? And so that's why the buttons are kind of like larger and everything as well. So then after this, the next step, so once you get it the way you want it to look, right? Let's say we wanted to do a landscape one, all right? And so now we do 3D preview. And so it's going to load, what it does is it's loading a depth estimation model, right? And it's going to use it and Hugging Face and transformers to be able to generate the depth. So it's estimating the depth right now. And it's going to create a depth map. And that's going to sound like, say like, all right, so like the faces are kind of like sticking out this much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like the clothes, like the background is going to be towards the back. So it'd be a little bit flatter and everything. It'll bring the people up a little bit closer, right? And so then, bam, here you go. So now you can order your 3D photo magnet, all right? And so here's your preview. Drag to rotate and pinch the zoom so you can kind of see like, it's like a 3D of it. So it's almost like as if you have this thing kind of moving around, right? That's a feel I wanted to have, right? I also put there, you know, the actual magnet will look slightly different because it's digital and it's like bringing it to the real world. It's not going to be exactly the same. And then my idea is to send samples with the artists. So when they're on tour, like I'll make like a sign where they can scan a QR code and it'll take them to the site. And then the sign will be held up by like these magnets and they can kind of take it and check it out and everything. So that's the plan for that, right? And then so bam, here you go. And then you can so I thought that was pretty cool. And then you can like pay credit or cash. All right. Now for cash, credit it just shows the like I'm using Stripe, so it's like show like a Stripe form and you can fill it out and it'll take you to the thing. So I'm gonna do cash because cash, I was thinking, well, some people may want to pay cash, right? And so you pay cash. So it's preparing the session, it's uploading the images to the storage, and it's uploading the original, the depth, and like the composite one together. So that way I can, when I'm making it, I know like how they want it to look. And then it's going to take me to so I'm still using Stripe, but it's like 0. So it's like 100% coupon, right? For it. And so now, well, this won't show like my address, I don't think. Hold on. You know what I'm just going to do? Okay, hold on. I'm going to hide this. So you can see that's why it's 0 there. But the credit card, it'll say like $25. And then I'm going to put in a random email. Oh, well, no, I need that to, let's see. Let's, I'm just going to do this one. All right. And then, oh, cool. Okay, good. It didn't show my address. Okay, that's good. Woo, buddy. All right. So let's say Bob Jones, right? And now what's cool is I can go ahead and like select. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Apparently there's a falling star lane or something, right? Now, what's cool is, so Google pulled this up, right? Let's say I'm at a few zeros to that, right? Now, this is probably not an actual address. So if I review the order, it's going to tell me, oh, we cannot ship to this address. Please double check again for typos. Whoops, my bad. I put too many zeros, right? Cool. Now, review the order again. Processing, cool. And now I don't need to save information for checkout faster this time. And so it kind of shows you the order summary. Then you complete the order. Bam. And now it's going to send me an email to be able to download the video. All right. But if you're paying cash, you show this to the merch person working the merch table. They scan it. It'll take them to where they can log in, and then they can pay me my cut of it. And then that way we can keep it going. And so you can see, link sent successfully. And then you can go to the website to log in to track the order. So I had this whole thing. There's like a whole nother dashboard setup thing that I have going on. So that was like a whole nother thing. So it's like 2 web applications that I set up. Now, you may have heard my notification saying I got an email. So let me go to that real quick. Go to email. And so there's like not passwords or anything. Everything is like through your email. So I send you a link in your email. And so I'm assuming you have control over your email. So that way you're not like, hey, it's, you know, a little bit more secure than coming up with like a random password and throwing the password. I'm not a fan of that. So then I'm gonna copy this. So it sends you a link, right? And then let me show you what that looks like. So I'm going to put the link here. All right. And then let me share this tab instead. Cool. And now you're able, so here's like the preview of the thing again, right? And now you're kind of like logged in and you're able to, and I have again to track your order there. And then now you can download the video. So that's another thing. You can download a video and then post to social media. And then I'm thinking I might put something here where it says like, if you tag me, my Instagram, if you post to Instagram and you tag me in it, I'll then what you call it? Hold on, I'm going to show you the video. Then you'll be able to I might send like something extra along with it. All right. So I'm going to pull up the video that I just downloaded. This is it here. Cool. That should open hopefully. All right, here we go. And then share this tab instead. And here we go. That's the video. It's like a 3-4 second long video. Cause I'm thinking like it'll be repeated on social media, right? I think, I don't know. I don't do a lot of social media, but I think that's how that works. So yeah, so just kind of like, like a little kind of thing. So I don't know. So at least they will get something to take with them. You know what I'm saying? While their thing is being created. And yeah, then I get the order. I get all the information, the shipping information and everything. I create it and I ship it off to them. So yeah, that's what I worked on last week. And yeah, so I don't know. So we'll see. I'm going to send it to some folks to test it out for me. Like I mentioned earlier, my co-host actually ran through it at the station. There was an issue, but it was because his Safari browser is always like, I guess, default private in the private mode. And so it was messing up stuff because it wasn't sending actual information. And so, but once he got off the private mode, it worked. So yeah, so that's something I'm gonna have to like remind people to do and stuff. But yeah, so I'm gonna see how it works. You know what I'm saying? I have some other ideas for this kind of thing, but primarily it's for artists when they're on the road to be able to kind of give like a personalized merch, you know what I'm saying, they can't really find anywhere. Because what if they already bought all your t-shirts, they bought all your CDs, they bought all the vinyl, you know what I'm saying, like they're hardcore fans. I think this is kind of cool, you know what I'm saying. And so, and then on the back I'm going to print like the date and the venue and everything on there, so it can be like, remember it or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like remember that time at the whatchamacallit. So I think it'd be kind of cool. And then next show, the next show, whatever, next year, or whatever, like, hey, remember this? Maybe have them sign it. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. And I think it's a cool idea. And so we'll see how it goes. And so Bob was just kind of excited that I got the applications working. And so it feels pretty good to get that done. And AI helped a little bit too. Like I had the 3D, all that stuff done. And so I just kind of like had AI help me put it in a scaffold and get the kind of steps together and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And so, but it helped, you know what I'm saying? And I was getting like random errors and things. So, so it's pretty dope. So all that being said, I'm hopefully folks will like it and people will use it and, make a little bit of money or something. That'd be cool. Help some artists out and help have interaction with fans and stuff. Something memorable, you know what I mean? And so that's the type of stuff I want to work on and build with my company. So, all right. So with all that being said, I'm going to get y'all back to work so I can get back to work. I'm going to reach out to some folks. Someone send some messages and see what they think. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to get y'all out of here with some traveling music. And this right here is one of my favorite producers of all time. Goes by the name of Nujabes, R.I.P. Nujabes. The track is featuring Apani B. It's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you like 15 minutes out of the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity and y'all be easy. Peace. Nujabes featuring Pani B. Thank you.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to say I thank all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna